Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Tonight we begin the final stretch. Week 16 starts here as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Buffalo Bills. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yellow.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Now here's Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills 1st down.
And the Bills 1st down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Give up the middle to right. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The Bills at 500, 7-7 on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
A quick verse there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
180. 57. Yellow.
They'll try and run for this with Wright. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
15.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
15. Hey, ribble it.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Open man, that's Felton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook,
Pick out the plays that work best for you, and you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
But you talk about the defense for these Chargers.
Yeah, they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Derek Brown in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Give them a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Off the play fake, it's Dart. That ball caught by his rookie right end.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Play action, now Dart.
And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Looking to throw, Dart.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Dart from the gun on 3rd down.
And he is caught. Touchdown, LA! A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap and pay the bills. Now finish.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other. Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Wright's got it. And he goes out right around the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss. And they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And he's got it inside the 10. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
They'll run on first down with Wright.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
He'll try again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
On 3rd down, they go with Shipley.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. His pass caught with the 4. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line.
They'll start on the ground with Irving.
He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. 2nd and 9. Throwing his dart.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will step out of bounds, but not before he's all the way across the 50.
A big play there for L.A. 42 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
On the tackle, it was Dane Belton. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18, go!
Once again, it's Irvin.
A solid stiff arm.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers, first down.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
And this is incomplete.
And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect. Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Dart. That one caught by Nash.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. This is intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here's Dart.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Nash. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down, Los Angeles.
Here's Dart.
He finds his man complete. It's Nash. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is indeed good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bills have recovered.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this one?
Let's put a star. Put a star. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, 57, 57.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 27-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now Mahomes. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
Hey, 57, 57.
Right. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Hey, yellow, hey, go. Yellow. Under 10. Yellow. Hey, 57 colors.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's right. Touchdown, Bills. Jalen Wright, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are even at 10 apiece. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. And I don't want to harp on it, but this defense among the bottom in the league against the run, and they show it right there.
And it doesn't matter when you get prepared for this defense, whether you're good running the ball or not. That's your plan. Run the ball against them. That's their weakness. And by the way, I think you harped on it.
I did. My bad. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
Throwing, dart.
Campbell making the catch. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw is dart. He's got his target. That's complete.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw, dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
They'll try to throw for it with dart.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
A gain of 4
Spencer Schrader now on to try the field goal.
From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And they will take the lead at 13 to 10.
So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think he'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match him touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
at their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
15. Yellow. 15, yellow. Let's go.
Mahomes now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Yellow. Hey, dribble it. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The Bills send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Straight ahead, it's Irving. 67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Bucky Irving, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Chargers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Hey, 57, 57. 15, 15.
Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Chargers.
Irving will score. Touchdown, Chargers. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Mahomes takes it himself. And he is going to have a Bills first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Mahomes.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Yep.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
12 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
First down, and they go with Swift again.
Puts it on the carpet. It's out.
Look how you got to start that. They gave you the fumble and the kickoff return. That was a great field position. Fumble and play. Scoop it up and score. Okay.
You make a quick stop, force a fumble, only to see them take the fumble all the way in for 6 points. Now the challenge becomes not getting down and going out and continuing to make plays and hoping the ball bounces your way the next time.
Muscles by at the 25. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. 173 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
On play action, here's Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
A run up the middle with Irving. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Running the toss to Irving.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 48-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
3rd and 4.
40-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Throwing his Dart.
Going deep for Walker. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great effort there. 39 yards.
And the Chargers are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Yellow, yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now Patrick going to change the play. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
It's 4th down.
Inaudible here to get a new look.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Yellow. 15, yellow.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Fight down these two. 180.
Mahomes going to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hey, color. 180. Hey, 15. Yellow. 15.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
43. Yellow.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
One final try for Mahomes. And that will be incomplete, as time has run out on this football game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Chargers, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they fall under 500 now as they drop to 7-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.